So good to have you shopping with us. My name is Marlo, and we are thrilled. By the way, follow me on Instagram. Now, so here's the backstory about social media. If I'm being fully transparent, I am not the biggest social media person. Call me old school, call me whatever. However, it has now officially become an important part of my job. And girlfriend needs her job, Sam.
I see you, I feel you, and I see you. I get it.
So they have told us we need likes, people. So help me get some likes. Please like me. I need my job. It is an important thing. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and all that good stuff, and I will like you too. All right, please. Please. So definitely help me with that. So definitely follow me on social. I definitely am. I'm trying my best to get my sea legs with that whole thing and get into it.
I keep tagging you, so I'm trying to get you there.
I don't know
I'm tagging you in all the pictures.
I don't know. So people tag me, but I don't know like what to do when people tag me. So
well, I'll show you next time I'm there. We're gonna do a little wine. We're gonna do a little social media.
I need help. I need help. But what I don't need help with, Sam, is knowing beautiful garments when I see them. So I would like to introduce everyone to the DG2 Signature Collection. Can you imagine if this were in one of the high-end department stores, like a Bergdorf's, or Neiman's, or Saks Fifth Avenue, and it were on its own, it would probably be in the window. Can you imagine? Just, it would be standing there, right? We've all went through those stores, and you saw that, right? And you stop, because that's what this blazer would be. You'd stop and you'd go, oh my gosh, that's like so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I would think it would just be 3 zeros behind it. Sam?
Oh, well, listen, there are blazers like this that are $400 or $500. There are blazers like this from, Alexander McQueen that are thousands of dollars, right? We love to take inspiration from those very high-end, very expensive pieces, and we bring them to you at a really important level, and this is really key. When you see this little light colored tag with the rose gold and the ivory, that's part of our signature collection. So that means that the cost is going to be a little bit higher. It's going to be a little bit more of a special kind of limited edition piece, but also the level of detail that we put into these garments, Marlo, are the top tier, the best we can do at this price point, right? When you look at the crystals and the embellishment on this, they are all set kind of like a jewelry. So they look like a vintage brooch. And then each and every one of these are hand sewn onto a ponte knit blazer. So when you look at the inside, it's better when you unbutton it and look at the inside of the blazer. You'll actually see the stitches that are hand sewn for each one of these crystals. The only one you won't see is the little corsage because it's under a doubled piece of fabric. But this is our Italian ponte knit. We call it ponte di Roma. And there are different qualities and different weights of ponte, but this is like our luxurious ponte, and it's beautifully rich and dark, and it really becomes your fancy holiday blazer, but it goes beyond just the holidays. They're the great shot. You can see those little stitches, Marlo. All of that's done by hand. So imagine we construct this beautiful unlined blazer, and then someone has to sit there and sew each one of these crystals on. So it's not done on a factory line. It's not done by a machine.
Wow, is that
human
beautiful.
hands, real crafting is done with this. So what I think is so exquisite is the amount of embellishment, the size of the embellishment, and also the detail, because they literally look like you went to an incredible vintage jewelry store, whether it was expensive or inexpensive, and you found these beautiful faceted crystal brooches and earrings, and you got a little crafty, and you sewed them onto a really rich chic blazer. And I wanted you to know that even the buttons are covered to kind of look like a tuxedo. So every element of this jacket is put together to the nines, right? And you can rock it sexy. Oh my God, Cara, this is exactly what I would do.
I love that.
A white t-shirt, open a little bit, a little gold chain in there. It could be a little sexy. A pair of jeans, push up the sleeves, and you're done. There's nothing more classic. Yeah, I mean, this is like, this
Guess
is
what
so
I did?
chic.
As soon
and
as I
so
saw
excellent.
Cara, I grabbed my phone.
Get it?
Didn't I? I went to grab my phone. I go, okay, like going out to dinner, right? Going over to a friend's house, like that is like simple and elegant and perfect, and it's also timeless, Sam. Like it's a forever piece.
Yes. And there's nothing tricky about like wearing this, right? You throw a turtleneck underneath it, a t-shirt, Marlo, a easy tank, a V-neck, it doesn't matter. What I actually really love when it comes to these like special pieces is with what you're wearing it with is a little bit dressed down. So I like the contrast of like the fancy, the sparkly with like something a little bit kind of like a little bit more raw or tough. So like a ripped jean, a white V-neck t-shirt, a really high pump or a heel. So you get the contrast of like the luxury, the sparkle, the beautiful, the feminine with the kind of raw, edgy coolness. And I think that's what takes this and allows it to be very, very dressed up to the nines if you create a whole suited look. Or really casual and sexy and cool. And then look how Kenya is doing it, pulling out the blue. The dress she's wearing is going on sale tonight, and it's really gorgeous. So she could take this to the office and then take it out for a holiday party or cocktails or beyond. I also think you wear this whenever you want to do a little fancy. If you love vintage fashion, if you love vintage jewelry, you'll also notice, Marlo, that the corsage at the top has a little corsage of floral stitched into the crystals, and there's another little corsage on the other side of the body. So it is really thoughtful. It is very tasteful. It is beautifully executed, and it's going to be a piece you can bust out time and again when you want to just amp up your outfit. This is really going to do it for you.
All right, here's some information that you need to know. There are about 500 blazers to go around, and that's between all sizes, extra small through 3X. That's not a lot. That's a very, very small quantity. The blazer is 29 inches in length. It's the first time that it has been on air. Remember, this weekend is a 5 flex pay on virtually everything. So you're looking at $27.99. This weekend also kicks off $50 off if you open an HSN card. And that's one of the most generous offers I've seen us present, $50 off. So you can actually, if you don't own an HSN card and you'd like to become a card member, you can actually use that $50 and on the blazer, and that'll take this, I think, to like $79 or $89, which would be pretty remarkable to be able to get this at home. If you'd like to shop, take advantage of it. It is that signature collection. When you get this at home, be sure to delicately open that up in the back, the little slit in the back. They just kind of tapered it down a little bit, but be sure to open that slit up in the back. But it is a beautiful ponte knit. We do have ponte knit trousers to match. So if you really want just a beautiful, elegant, suited look, we have that. So I just want to mention that to everybody. I was hoping somebody would come out maybe a little bit later. You'll see someone with the look head to toe, almost like a tuxedo look. It would be absolutely outstanding and gorgeous. I'm going to leave this available, and I'm going to keep this nearby because it's so beautiful. Congratulations to you. I thought you'd love it, and I do as well. We're going to talk about the jeans that I am wearing. I have to let you know, I am wearing these jeans